Hi guys. Guys, guess what? Today, Sunday, 12th of December, I hit 1001. Yes! 3 years, but I got here. But not without the help of you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for getting me here. There's so many times I wanted to give up on this channel, but a lot of you just kept pushing me and kept me going. Alright, today I want to show you a couple of boxes that I got in the mail. Guys, I am telling you, one of the boxes was 2 foot long, 2 foot wide, 2 foot deep, and the other one was 2 foot long, 1.5 foot wide, and 2 foot deep. And the lady who sent me this stuff has been a very committed person to my channel. She has been one of the greatest. She has always been there for me. She always seems to know when I'm down, and she'll do something every time to bring me up. But she has been a fantastic friend and fantastic contributor to my channel and to me. You would not even understand how much she has done for me, but she asked me not to use her name and I won't do it. But anyway, she sent me this box of crafting items to help me get my craft room started. And let me tell you, when I got it, I was in shock, but I appreciated it. She has helped me get so far of setting up my craft room already. And there's just boxes of stuff here that she sent me that I've got down here that I can't lift up to show you. But anyway, there's beautiful heart-shaped wirings to make for Valentine's Day, or I guess Christmas, whatever you want. And there's a whole bunch of the wreath rings in there. And she just sent me a bunch of little stuff, you know, for like making Christmas decorations and stuffing stuff, and bags of different colored little balls. And there's like 15, 16 of these colored ones in here like this. They're for Easter, I would guess. But I already have a plan for these. And you're going to like it. You're really going to like it. Just all different kinds of ribbons in the box. All different kinds of tape. And then here's some little Crafter Square deco tape, little bitty rolls of different kinds. But there's everything in here from Halloween to Easter to Christmas. This is all mesh tube to make Christmas wreaths. And there was just all kinds of it in there. And in the back, there's instructions on how to make Christmas wreaths. But man, I'll tell you what, this lady, she is such a sweetheart. And she has just loaded me down on this stuff. Also, there's like a whole bunch of little LED light sets in there. There was a bunch of those. All kinds of paint brushes. Then there was like little packages of all different kinds of and colors of glitter that was in there. And let me tell you, I can use every bit of it, and I already have some of the greatest ideas. And there's a baker's twine, 3 different colors. And like here, there's little clothespins with little Christmas trees on them. And it looks like they're on a string. So I would guess that that's something you hang up to pin cards to. And there's like burlap leaves, a pack of those, packs of candy canes, a little pack of felt-shaped bunny rabbit heads, so cute, and little glittery gingerbread men. And then there's the ribbon to, the other kind of ribbon to make wreaths with. And there's just all colors in there. There's red, green, there's white, orange and black and purple. There was Christmas garland. There was smaller stencils. Beautiful. That's the card she put in there. And then there's this little, like a help desk type thing that you put on your desk like that, and you put pins and stuff in it. Little bags of just little like antique looking little flowers called Ideology. And then there was like 3D packs of leaves, different kinds of flowers. Aren't these beautiful? Just, they're all 3D. And then there's birds and butterflies. And then this one is like gardening. Aren't those gorgeous? And then there's this one with the sunflowers and the old pickup trucks. Butterflies and birds. Vintage rub-on transfers. So apparently you rub these on, but they're like vintage pictures and stuff. Just absolutely stacks of this stuff, and it's just, I appreciate her so much. My gosh, she gave me such a head start on getting my craft room set up. Roosters, chickens, leaves, cows, rams, looks like olives or something, or acorns maybe. There's all kinds of big wooden signs like Happy Holidays and Boo and Merry Christmas. And then there's Haunted, Spooky, Beware. These are metal. Scraper's knife with the blades in it. She is such a supporter of my channel. And she made these little purses. And she stuck some of them in there for me. But I just thought they were so freaking cute. But she made these herself. They have little magnets on them to shut. Isn't that cute? Those would be great for putting gifts in. For like birthday gifts or something like that. I'd like to learn to make them myself, but these are just gorgeous. Some cards in there. Like one side, this one has holly. On the other side, it's green. And then this one has poinsettias. Dogs all over it. And then on the other side, it says, wishing you a merry Woof May. Or Woofmas? And then she sent me a whole stack of brown and white envelopes for card making. Just gorgeous stuff. And then there was a pad here of plaid tidings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 different, 15 different designs. 60 sheets. And it's just different colored plaids. Aren't those beautiful? Hopefully you can see those. I can do such a lot with these. I am going to have such a really great start with my craft room. And I'll tell you what, I don't have a lot of money, and this is saving me so much money and helping me get started. If it was left up to me, with the kind of money I have to spend on it, I have to do it a little at a time, little bit at a time. I would never be able to even, it would take me a year or longer to get this far with this stuff. Another thing I wanted to tell you guys, have you ever bought those, seen the advertisements of those skillets. They're kind of orange on the inside, and they're supposed to be non-stick. Well, I bought one of those. From the first day I bought it, that thing, everything stuck to it. Everything. I tried 3 or 4 different pans that they showed on TV. Everything stuck to them. I freaking hated them. I found this pot, and I just bought one pot because these things are very, very expensive, and they're called The Rock. And they're black, and they have a like a gravel type stuff to them. Let me tell you, I've had this one for a year. Now, this one's got marks in the bottom. You can see them. That's from me using an electric mixer in there so many times, probably more than 100 times. And it marks it up, but doesn't really do any kind of damage. It's never had, cook with utensils, they get brown and black. I've never had to scrub the bottom of this because it never has done it. And I've used this pot so many times. And the other day when I was making candy and stuff, and I used this pot a lot, I realized at that time, I have never had anything burn in this, never had anything stick to it. I have made everything in this, used everything on it. And this is the only pot I've ever gotten my hands on in my whole life that actually does what the television said it does. I made candy in this, and I was so tired after doing it, I just let it set all night. And anybody who makes candy, you don't let dishes set all night. I got up the next morning, I thought, my gosh, I've got to clean all this. And I reached in to see if the candy was still sticky, hard as a rock. And I peeled it. It just peeled right out. I did not have to soak it in hot water, nothing. It just peeled right out. Then I went ahead and washed it normal. I mean, even the scratches that I put in the bottom of this using an electric blender in it has not done any kind of damage or anything. It still works exactly the same. It just looks a little weird in the bottom, but as long as it keeps cooking and non-sticking, I don't care. But it's been really easy to clean, and the lids fit absolutely perfect. But I'm just telling you, this is no advertisement for anybody. This is not telling you to run out and buy them. I'm telling you my experience with this. It is the only one I have ever bought. 100% does what the television says it does. And I've tried all these others, and I get rid of them. I have not affiliated with this company whatsoever. I'm not advertising for them. I'm just saying, I'm going to be buying more pieces of this. I'm glad I got a hold of this and tried it, because I will be buying more pieces. I want one of the skillets that go with this. Because if the skillets are like this little sauce pot, amazing. If I get a whole set of these, I will never have to own another set of pots and pans in my life. Anyway, I did make it through the storm. When the storm hit, I lost power, I lost internet. That's how come I didn't load a candy video on Saturday, because I lost everything whenever we lost internet, power, everything. And it was a very rough night. It hit us way up after dark. The tornado came so close. I don't have a shelter, but behind my house there's a 15-foot drop-off that goes down to the railroad tracks. And I grabbed a shower curtain. I put on warm clothes, grabbed a shower curtain. I went down the embankment, and I found these two big rocks, and I just laid between them, covered up with that till the storm passed, and then I came back home. I didn't have any other choice. But anyway, I'm fine, and the tornado was the longest lasting tornado in history. It went through about 6 different states. I mean, it just came right past us, right through Arkansas, down, and it did a lot of damage in Kentucky and Arkansas. I never been so scared in my life. I've lived here my whole life in this area. I've been through 1 million tornadoes. That one Friday night actually scared me. It actually put the fright in me. Anyway, guys, thank each and every one of you for the 1,000 subs. And I am so re-pumped. Guys, have a good night.